Did I fuck this up? I think I might have. Good evening. What is that? Hold on. I'm getting noises and I gotta turn them off. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I guess I'm missing a shit show. Okay. Let me go back. Is anybody here? Is everybody here? Hello? Hello? Hold on a second. Let me just grab my chat. My chat. My chat. Oh man, I got 38 watchers. All right, let me fucking pop this shit out. Who? All right, I'm just gonna go with it. Go with it. Hello, everybody. Good evening. It's been a lovely day. Well, for me it was. I got most of the Halloween shit put up, so we're almost there. But I'm not gonna show you guys just yet my tacky Halloween decorations, according to somebody, but not gonna show yet. We're not gonna show them yet. Everybody's gotta hate on all my shit. They gotta hate on everything I do, because they don't do the same. So sorry. My life is about my fucking kid. I try to make him happy. I did my Halloween decorations. I'm not even fucking all the way done yet. And there was people already stopping, coming, walking down from the block, bringing their kids here to see it. So, you know what? That's why I do it. And that's why I don't care if you think they're tacky or whatever, because they make the fucking kids happy. And that's what Halloween's about. It's not about me. It's not about fucking making better homes and gardens and shit, right? It's about making the fucking kids happy, okay? Wu-Tang is for the children. So, somebody's gel. I know, Capone. Yeah. So, yeah, I was told the Scoop, for some reason, which I don't care. I don't mind. They clipped my beginning of my live the other day. It was a joke. I think everybody got that, right? It was a joke. So I said, Diane, get with the times, kidding around. Again, a joke, because even the ladies' night that came out in 1999 is fucking obviously old, right? It's an old song. So I see somebody writing under there, won't mention any names, but it rhymes with fools. And ironically, and they're like, get with the times. That song's 2 decades old, obviously, but there's no newer version out of it. That's the newest version. So I played the newer version as like a joke, but people don't fucking get that shit. When you got no sense of humor, you don't fucking get that shit. But you guys all got it. And my video got copyright strike, so I took it, Sorry, I don't give a fuck. Why does everybody always do that? They're always like, oh, you gotta, get with the times. Why are you listening to old music? Isn't music made so that it could stay around forever? Why do I have to listen to new music? I love some of my old school shit. I love it. There's songs that I could listen to fucking 1,000 times, like DMX fucking How's It Going Down, and never get sick of it. I could listen to it 1,000 more times, and I probably will, and I'll fucking enjoy it, right? My old ass fucking music, all right, bitch? So get with the times. That's something a fucking typical millennial would say. Just saying. Typical ass millennial. Get with the times. Ugh. You'll see when you hit a certain age, you just start not liking new music. Because I remember listening to my parents' music and going, why are you guys still listening to music from the fucking 70s, and my dad the 60s? Why are you the 50s, really? Why are you listening to this old shit? And then I realized it happens. It just happens. Now, does that mean that I don't like any new shit? No, of course I do. I love some of the new shit that's come out, but I fucking will always love my classic fucking hip hop. Sorry. Not sorry. Not fucking sorry at all. Thank you, Hopi. 90s rap there's a whole, for people that don't listen to rap, they don't understand. There's a whole the older generation of rappers are still out there trying to do their thing. And now it's a great time because even if you're not commercially successful, you could still be successful, right? Because they have YouTube and they have all these other ways to get their music out now. It's a lot easier than it was back in the fucking 80s and 90s. Now you don't need a fucking record company to promote you. If you have your fucking fan base, which groups like Wu-Tang and shit, they have a fan base and the following, that it doesn't matter how old they are, how old their songs are. Those fans are going to listen to anything that they do for, however long they're around to make music. So, anyway, either way, fuck you. I still love Ladies Night. All right there. Thanks. So, who's Tom McDonald? Who's that? See a fucking old McDonald brother. But I really wanted to bring up something, and I know I wasn't going to. I was trying to avoid kind of talking about this whole situation like the fucking Black Plague, but I think right now I need to bring it up. Yes, big hack. It's dark and hell is hot. That's, dude, DMX is obviously, I have his emoji. DMX is my man. Trap. Which trap? Like techno? Is that like techno and rap mixed together? Trap music. All right. So listen, I was just fucking bored. I'm sitting there eating my fucking Panera salad, right? As I normally do after a nice hard day of fucking putting my Halloween shit up, my tacky Halloween shit. And I go on one video, and you know how underneath the video, it like shows you other videos that were dropped today or whatever, right? So I see under the other video, Sarah and Dipshit with her little, her thumbnail is a screenshot of a text, of a text. And I'm like, that's fucking weird, right? I read it and it's Laura speaking, saying, I don't even remember what the fuck she was saying. Something about being friends with the other side to piss off ex-Patreons. And I'm like, well, this is fucking weird. Where did that come from? So I go to my fucking phone, okay? And I go into Facebook Messenger because I could see that the screenshot came from Facebook Messenger. Do a little search, right? You guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of people might not know this. You could actually search on text messages on an iPhone. I can't speak for if you have a Tony Braxton. Hell yeah, Jonice. Hell yeah, girl. Ooh, I get so high. That song was fucking bomb ass. But anyway, I love my R&B too. So anyway, I look, right? And Dawn Marie Tacky. I know, right? The fuck. It's Halloween, isn't it? Like, it's not really supposed to be classy. It's fucking Halloween. Like, Halloween's kind of tacky, right? Shouldn't it be? Whatever. But anyway, all right. So, fucking bitch. Not you, Dawn. The person who said it, who remain nameless. Anyway. So, what was I going to say? Fuck. Oh, screenshot. Let's get back to the screenshot. So I go on my thing, and I don't know if you guys know this, but you could actually search screenshots, and you could not screenshots. You could search text, right? So say if like you text your husband, I do this with my husband, right? Because he gets the same order from Moe's, this Mexican place. So I search guacamole in my text messages, and up comes his message, and I can see exactly what he wants. So you could do that. You could search for words. So I go in and I type the first 3 words from the screenshot into my Facebook Messenger, and boom, up comes a conversation with me, Laura, and Tiffany. And I'm like, okay, so that's where this screenshot came from. It came from our chat, right? I know I didn't share it. I know Laura didn't share it. That only leaves one person to share it. And I'm like, all right, why are we doing this? Can I ask, why are we sharing personal screenshots like that? And then not even just sharing them, okay? Because I could see if you were sharing them to prove a point. Like, in other words, like Laura did, right? Laura was called a liar and said that, this fight never happened. So Laura showed just that part to prove that she wasn't lying. But these are being shared differently, right? It's being shared in a different way. It's not being shared to prove anything personal or anything like that. It's just being shared with other people who are then sharing it with everybody. And it's a private chat from 3 people. 3 people. And so now that makes me think in my head, well, if you're sharing that with people, what else are you sharing? Because I'm in those chats too. Right? So now there's a fucking problem. Sharing to be vindictive. Well, that's probably what it is, Pugs. Now, I was not fucking going to talk about this shit. And I'm not. I'm still not going to fucking get into personal shit and get into things. I just want to talk about what's happened since on YouTube, since it's been out on YouTube. That's all I'm going to fucking say. Okay. So that everybody's seen, I'm not sharing anything private that happened. I'm talking about what has happened on YouTube since this is all gone down. Okay. Because it's really, I feel, and I could be 100% wrong. And if I am, so be it. But I feel like this was totally set up in a sense for us to fucking talk about it in a sense. And I'm watching back from a position where I was trying to remain somewhat neutral in a sense. As far as that went, as far as the other 2 people's issues went, I'm not gonna, my own issues are my own issues. I'm trying to remain neutral in that sense in my head, right? So what I saw was a fight, right, happened on a panel one night, and then that's it. People went their separate ways. And I think that, first of all, you know, any of us who are creators and go live, you know what's going to happen if you fall out with a friend, right? We all know that trolls are going to come into chats and they're going to start saying shit and trying to get you to talk about it because they love a fucking shit show, right? So that happened, right? A troll came into my chat, and then which they started saying things and started antagonizing, and I have to be honest with you guys, and Laura said it, because sometimes when I'll be thinking something and I don't necessarily say it, Laura thinks things and says them. So she said that she thought it was 2 specific people, Tiffany and Jules, right? She thought that it was them who were the ones who were trolling the chats, because these trolls just appeared. We had never seen them before, right? A trolls just appear that you'd never seen before. You look at the account, I could, people think like, oh, you can't see the links anymore. I could see the links. I'm able to click on the links from my computer, not on my phone, but on my computer. So I looked at the links, and those accounts were just started that day or the day before when everything happened, right? So now they're coming in our chats and they're fucking talking shit. So Laura said, okay, Tiffany and Jules, that was all she did. She said that they were the trolls. Okay. Is she right? Maybe not, but she said it. All right. Is it the worst thing you could say? No. What came from that was 2 videos about her, and all this other shit. Now, here's the part that I think everybody's like, well, Laura's an asshole. And Laura's going after, and she can't stop talking. No. Let's just go back a couple days before that, even. Because, it was said, well, why are you entertaining trolls and all this bullshit? Well, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm sorry if this fucking upsets you. But at this point, the more you tell me to shut the fuck up, we're not doing that. We're not playing that game. Okay? You don't talk to me like that. That's not how you approach anybody. Okay? If you're fighting with somebody, right? If you're in the middle of the fight and you're like, shut the fuck up, that's one thing, right? But to just message somebody and say, shut the fuck up, no. Especially when it's coming towards me. Nobody's going to fucking tell me to shut the fuck up. Okay? Let's just be real. Ben, please, Ben. So a couple of days before that, this all happened with Laura accusing people of trolls. I went under Tiffany's community post, and I see this troll named Cruel Intentions who left a comment, And then she replied to it. When she replied to it, she left this long fucking thing talking all sorts of shit. And then Jules replies right underneath saying, oh, my intention, my intuition told me to come back here and check this post. Okay, your intuition? Really? I don't know about that. But all right, maybe it did. Maybe it did. I can't say. I wasn't in her head. But so, like, that post has now since been deleted, right? So now that evidence is gone. And this is why I always fucking have an issue with people deleting things, because when you do that, what you do is you erase evidence, right? Why delete it? Leave it there instead of deleting it and then creating this other narrative that's like, oh, this person's starting a fight, when really that's not how it went down. Okay. And again, I'm trying to just tell you this from a fucking neutral point of view. So naturally, people. No, Ben, just don't fight. Please. Please, guys, don't fight. You could talk about whatever. I don't give a fuck, but just don't fight. Don't fight. So now I think no, I don't, Val. That's the thing. I don't want more issues. I don't. Here's the thing, right? I can't sit there and tell Laura how to feel or what to say. She's a fucking grown ass woman. I'm not going to tell her what to say. I don't owe anybody anything in this situation except myself. I'm the only person I owe anything to, right? I owe to do things that are right for me and what's not right for me. I don't owe anybody anything in this situation. Okay. Because I keep seeing people saying things like, makeup monster, you're a bad friend and you're this. And I'm just taking it. I'm letting people say it because I don't want to put personal fucking shit out there. So I'm just like, hey, you know what? If you want to think I'm a shitty friend, go ahead, think it. I'm not going to sit here and convince you otherwise. I look at it like this. If that person's mind was easy enough to change like that quickly, then they weren't really your friend to begin with, right? Like, or they didn't care that much to begin with. It's all right, Ben. But that's the whole thing, Ben, even with you, nobody knows what happens outside of YouTube, right? So if you're not there and you're not in the fucking conversations, then you're not going to know. I personally think I've handled this the best I could at this point in time. I handled this the best fucking way I could. But now, why is there screenshots being shared? Why is that happening? Why? That's only being put out there. And it's like, hello, we know where they came from. Like, we remember the conversations we had. You're the only other person in the chat. You're the person that has to be sharing it. So the only other fucking thing I could do at this point in time is say something now. No, I don't, Hopi. I don't. I've been trying so hard. So hard. Ben, where are you going? And this is why I didn't want to have to do this, because I don't want everybody feeling like, oh my God, now I have to pick a side. Really, it's not just about me. Unlike other people, I try to think about everybody's feelings in the situation, not just mine. Okay. It makes other people uncomfortable that don't even need to be made felt uncomfortable about this. Like Ben, you shouldn't have to choose, Ben. You shouldn't. But here's the thing too. There's other people who are getting involved in personal fights between friends that have nothing to do with these fucking people's relationship, that are taking on these things. You don't need to do that. You don't need to take on other people's fights and feelings and shit like that. It's only the two people involved whose feelings really matter. I see other people getting themselves involved and they're kind of fighting for other people. Don't do that, please. And please don't do it on my behalf, because I don't need it. I don't need any defending. I don't need anybody to get involved. I just don't need it. I'm staying out of everyone's business. Really don't know what's going on. Thank you, Hopi. Being a Mobster, your great friend. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You know what, Deanna? And I know I am. I know I'm a good friend, but you know what? Sometimes, okay, it takes a lot for me to fucking be pushed to a point where I feel like I have to make like a fucking drastic decision. Okay. It takes time. I don't just I don't just make decisions like that lightheartedly or um on the fly. It's I have to sometimes I make decisions like that with a very heavy heart, about it. But I just felt like after a series of fucking times of the same thing happening where I felt my boundaries were being crossed, okay? I felt I had to say something, right? I expressed my feeling that the boundary was crossed. I let it be known to the person, right? And then they came back at me saying even more kind of fucked up shit. And I'm not saying I didn't say anything that was wrong, because I'm sure I said some shit that could have been hurtful, but I just personally see somebody who's letting this shit swallow them whole to the point where it's like affecting your fucking life. Stop. This is fucking YouTube, man. It is not that fucking important. Chill out. Chill out. Nobody's trying to destroy anybody's lives, or let's stop with the fucking dramatics. Like everything this person says is a lie. No, that's not true. Not nobody. That's not true for anybody. Okay. Well, maybe some people on here, but not fucking people like this. I'm sorry you've been pushed to this. You want to remain neutral and let it be between the ones it has to with. Sorry this has happened. Well, last night I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I got a fucking bunch of nasty messages, and now I'm seeing screenshots being shared, and I'm like, all right, are we playing that game? Because we could all play that game. Where's it gonna get us? Where the fuck is that gonna really get us? If you want to prove that somebody's a liar and you're sharing screenshots on your own fucking panel to prove that person's a liar, that's one thing. But when you're just giving screenshots out to other people in the community, okay, which we already know that there's been at least two different people that screenshots were sent to, right? To try to get these people to turn against us or Laura or whoever. So why are we playing that game? Because first of all, I don't have fucking time for that game. I'm not going to go down through all fucking hundreds of screenshots. Okay, let me contact this person and let them know that this person talked about them in fucking July. I don't have time. If you have time to do that, once again, you need to fucking reevaluate your fucking life and what you're doing. You need to reevaluate it and how fucking deep into shit you are and why you're doing it. Are you just doing it to be vindictive, or do you really think you're fucking helping people? Because I don't see that as helping anybody. I see that as being pure fucking vindictiveness. And if that's the case, that's the reason why I am where I am right now. I don't fucking like that kind of shit. It's one thing to sit here and fight when you're taking time. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you're taking time out of your fucking life, that your busy life, okay, and to hurt other people, that's when you have to really fucking sit down and reevaluate your fucking life. You really do. Because again, this is the whole reason I am where I am, is because there seems to be a lack of respect for my feelings in all of this. Okay. And I don't want to be like, oh, me. I do acknowledge other people's feelings. I do acknowledge that there's hurt on both sides. But what about my feelings too? Why do my feelings not matter? Why do I owe everybody respect and have to sit here and worry about their fucking feelings? Where are my feelings in all this? They seem to not matter. And I expressed that 2 times, maybe 3 times, and I have still not heard my feelings being acknowledged one time in this fucking shit. Thank you, Novemberine. Thank you. And Rosa, again, thank you, Rosa. That was very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? I don't want to do this. I don't want to fucking sit here and have this. But you're gonna sit there and now start sharing fucking screenshots from a chat because why? Because you're upset, you're mad, you're vindictive, you want to get back, you want to make that person feel like how you felt, how they made you feel. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. Fuck that shit. To people that, mind you, you're sharing these fucking screenshots to people that, mind you, a few weeks ago you fucking hated and were saying we're shady fucking assholes. Right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can care less what was said about me in 1728. I love that. I love that Alicia always brings some like random year. And at least I'm the same way. I could care less. We all talk shit, dude. We all talk shit. We all do. We talk shit about each other. It is obsessed in a sense, Jonice. It is. But the biggest problem I fucking have in all of this, and this is why the deciding factor for me, to be honest with you, is there's a way of dealing with problems, right? And I'm not saying I always deal with them right. I definitely don't. So let me just put that out there because I could go back on the last 4 or 5 years of my life and look at the way I've dealt with certain situations in my life. And I'm talking about everything, my family, YouTube, whatever. And I'm like, I could see where I was wrong and I did something wrong. And I'm like, okay, that was wrong. From here on out, I'm going to try not to do that. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to try something else. Okay. So I don't always handle or approach things the right way either. You know, I have to say that and preface this with that. But nothing productive comes out of messaging somebody, shut the fuck up about me. That does not go well. That's not a way to start off a conversation. That's not a way to get what you want out of them. Okay. If you are fucking going to approach somebody and confront them about something, you need to try to do it in a different way because your words are not going to be heard when you come off like that screaming, because all that's going to do is tell people I don't have to shut the fuck up. Right? Because like normal people rebel against shit like that. Nobody likes being told what to do or treated like a fucking dog. So I would appreciate it, especially knowing that I would never speak to this person the same way they speak to me. You know, and I say this, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Don't ever fucking play me for a fool, because I am nobody's fool. I could assure you that. So there's no reason to talk to me like that. I didn't say, I went back today and re-listened to the part of Laura's live from last night where I was on Laura's panel, and I listened to the whole entire fucking thing. And I know what I said. Okay. Nobody's going to convince me I was sitting there talking shit or whatever. Now, was Laura saying shit? Yeah. Did I disagree with some of the things she was saying? Maybe. But for the most part, when she was telling the story about what happened in the weeks prior, that's 100% the truth. I'm not going to cut her off. Laura knows, and I know, and I think everybody else knows. I'm the first one to tell Laura, no, Laura, you're wrong about that. She knows that. I will jump in and say, wait, Laura, hold on. Let me correct you if you're wrong about something. Why do I do that? Because I know Laura can handle it. I know that if I tell her she's wrong, she can handle it. And actually will walk away and think about it and be like, you know what? Maybe I was fucking wrong in this situation. Foxy, but I don't understand either. Okay. But everybody here, and I'm talking all sides, we all bear responsibility in this whole entire situation. So last night, yeah, was I on panel while Laura was saying shit? I absolutely was. Why does this person think I owe them anything anymore after the way they talk to me? This isn't the first time I got a nasty message like that, demanding things and saying, fuck you and shut the fuck up. That was honestly for me the biggest fucking deciding factor in all of this was I just can't believe the way people talk to each other like that. I can't. I just can't believe you could express yourself to somebody who was a friend who you said you cared about in that way. And then sitting here 3 weeks out from this shit, watching the things that are being said about like Laura, and I'm like, wow, were you being fake the whole time then when you were friends? Like I don't know. I don't know. We had conversations, and doubts, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't ever think it's appropriate to fucking enter a conversation with the shut the fuck up about me. Don't ever fucking, again, mistake my fucking kindness for weakness. I don't fucking play those games. If you're going to talk to me like that, I don't need to talk to you. I won't waste my fucking time with you. I don't talk to people like that. Lastly, yeah, exactly, Laura. Shut the fuck up about me now. Not, hey, could you guys stop talking about me? Shut the fuck up about me now. And then I keep getting messages. I asked you several times. No, sweetie. You didn't ask me. Okay. You demanded me. And I don't take orders from anybody. Nobody. I don't take orders from anybody. I'm not your subordinate. I'm not your fucking child. I'm not your fucking dog. I'm not your cat. I'm not anything. I'm fucking a human, grown ass fucking woman who's older than you. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Period. End of story. Just Angel, I might have to at this point. I've got told, oh, you're hurt, you're this, you're that. Well, if you're hurt, maybe you should fucking change your fucking approach. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Stop going around fucking turning this into an even bigger shit show than it has to be. And then putting the blame on me and on Laura because I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. All I did last night was stated facts. That's fucking, I said they're two people. The fighting has been going on between them for more than a month. It has. And that's a fact. That's a fucking fact. I could prove it. And if we're lying, why aren't those the screenshots that you're sharing then? Why aren't you sharing the screenshots that prove that we're lying? Because but you're sharing screenshots that have nothing to do with any of us. I can't fucking wrap my head around this. Why does it always have to come down to this? Why? Why? Where are you getting with this? Like, I just want to know. I've also never shared here. Right. Thank you, Laura. Well, that's the other thing. Nobody's talking to anybody. Okay. And if you knew that, you know what? I just realized this. Wow. That screenshot. Let me show you guys the screenshot. I'm going to show you since it's already out there. Hold on. Let me grab my phone for a second. And I'm going to show you guys the actual screenshot from the chat from mine. Because I have that too. I'm gonna just isolate it. So bear with me for a second here. Because I don't think I don't see any good in fucking hold on. What the fuck? All right. I don't see any good in doing this. So I mean this is already out there. I don't think there's any good, adding more fucking salt to the wound, so to speak. So hold on a second. Is this it? Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Here's a screenshot. This is fucking from our chat. Me, Laura, and Tiffany. This is our screenshots from our private fucking chat. And you see how it's black? That's because that's the search terms that I fucking put into my messenger to be able to find the fucking comment. This is my greatest revenge to the ex Patreons is getting along with the other side. LOL. OL. Right? So let this just be known, okay, that this was said to the other person. So when they saw Laura opening her chat up and fucking letting these people in, she should have known that it wasn't anything about her. It was being done for this reason right here, right? To fucking piss off other people, which we've all done. I try not to do it, but hey, I can't tell, one person how to deal with something. I can't. I just can't. And why shouldn't, not for nothing, these people left her Patreon, fine. They didn't just leave her Patreon. That's not what happened. Because if it was just about the money, whatever. It's not about that. It's not about the fact that they left. It's about the fact that these people leave and then they start their own channels and then they relentlessly fucking make video after video after video after video after video after video about her constantly. I mean, their whole entire channels are centered around one person. So why shouldn't she want to feel like she wants to fucking piss them off? Why don't you understand that? Exactly, Val. I like that. I'm going to highlight that. Thank you, girlfriend. I don't ever feel the need to get revenge, okay? Like that on people on here. Because you know what? It'll come someday in the form of fucking karma or whatever. I don't need to fucking go out and fucking waste my time on nobody on this platform is worth that much fucking of my time. They're just not. Do you understand that somebody had to sit there reading through all these messages? Because this message is, mind you, from August. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Let me look it up again. Hold on, greatest revenge. August 18th. Okay. So it's like over a month ago. So that means that you sat there and read over a month back, 2 months back, God knows how many months back, worth of screenshots to find things that you could fucking clip out, send to other people, and get them more fucking fired up and more fucking pissed off to like join your army. Like, what are you doing, dude? Seriously, what are you doing? You spend that much time sitting around reading and fucking looking for this shit. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? For what reason? What are you gonna get out of this in the end? Just like, what are you gonna get out of going after Diane nonstop and Randy nonstop? Like, do I fucking care for those people? Absolutely not. But if they're not fucking shitting on me, I won't shit on them. I might take a little cheap shot here and there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying? I try not to. Might joke around, make a couple of fucking inappropriate jokes and shit, but I'm not gonna fucking spend my life, okay, on Diane, Randy, or Wendy because they're not worth that much of my fucking time. I'm not gonna take time out of my day on somebody that I hate that fucking much. I don't know. I just don't know. But you know what? It's like unfair of me at this point to not stand up because I know what I saw. Okay. I know what happened on my end. And again, I didn't make any decisions lightly or without having my heart, being involved. It was thrown in my face. I don't know how many times by a few different people that I should, my live that I named Broken. I should rename it because I'm a sellout and I'm this and I'm that and I'm the other thing. First of all, look up the definition of sellout because I ain't no fucking sellout. Okay. I ain't no sellout. I'm the furthest thing from a fucking sellout. Did you not see me sitting in the chat last night fighting with these fucking assholes for no reason? Which, by the way, I should get into. We should talk about that real quick. Just real quick. I ain't no fucking sellout. No fucking sellout. I don't know what's more stupid, people sharing private text from months ago or people being triggered by the private text. Well, Badger, yeah, that's a good question. I don't either. Well, that was a whole nother fight that took place days before the whole fallout happened, was that, Laura wasn't getting mad at fucking, year-old screenshots. So, she's an asshole. And I saw that whole thing too, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, really? Are you seriously fucking upset that, like, you don't want to talk to her because she's not getting angry with fucking people's screenshots from a year ago? Like, are you kidding? Screenshots that she's pretty much already seen. It's her own chats. I mean, come on, she's seen them 100 times. You're getting fucking mad that she's not looking at fucking getting mad about screenshots. Like, that's fucking insane. Like, really sit down and think about how fucking crazy that is. Sorry. And no, I'm not trying to gaslight you. This is my opinion. If you think it's crazy, great. But I mean, if you don't think it's crazy, great. I think it's fucking absurd to get mad at somebody for not caring about fucking screenshots from a year ago. That's crazy. It's fucking crazy. If anything, you kept it classy, Mega Monster. Just saying. Listen, I'm gonna just be dead honest with you guys. Like, I've been avoiding fucking Laura being in Laura's chats. I've been trying to avoid this shit like the Black Plague. Okay, but in the last couple of days, I've seen things being said. I've seen what's going on. I'm not fucking blind like some people want to fucking believe I am. I'm not. I actually do pay attention and know what's going on. And I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I was trying to kind of stay away for the most part and not put any fuel in the fire. But you know, I have to speak up. You know what? It's not fair to anybody in this situation. If I fucking just sit here and say, "Oh, I don't want to deal with this at all," I was told it's not my problem, but it is my problem. How is this not my problem? That's what I want to know. How is this not my problem? You guys, I introduced a lot of you guys who are in the chat, right? And Laura did too, to Tiffany. I don't know if many of you guys would have known her prior to that. I mean, she was just a subscriber, really, you know, and I'm not saying, oh, I fucking made her who she is. So please don't, I'm not trying to say that at all. I'm just saying that I introduced her to an amazing group of people that are in my chats, okay? Because I feel like everybody that comes in here, unless, you know, trolls and fucking weirdos excluded, but for the most part, everybody that comes in here is good people, supportive, good, loving, caring people. So I brought you around these people, right? And then they grew emotionally attached to you on my channel. And now you and the two people that I'm closest with are fucking fighting with each other. Please tell me how that's not my fucking problem. How is that not my problem? When I made the fucking live that night, going back to that for a second, that's been thrown in my face that night, that said broken. That's how I felt that night. That's how I fucking felt. So I'm sorry. Things changed after that because of conversations that took place after that. That's why I don't feel broken anymore. I don't know, you know what? I won't even say it. I still do feel broken because I don't want to fight with people. I don't want this. I don't want any of this. I don't fucking want this. Don't want this shit in my life. But please stop acting like you're a fucking victim in this situation. Please stop acting like that. Because you need a fucking serious reality check. I think I just try to lighten the mood. I am too sick to get in the... Don't worry. I don't know what that says, Foxybot, but I love you. And I believe I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, even though I don't know what the fuck that means. But I get what you're saying. I love it. So... Thank you, Just Angel. It is my problem. How could it not be my problem? Dude, because I've been in this situation. I mean, not for nothing. I'm almost 40 years old. You think this is my first rodeo? You think this is the first time I've ever been caught in between two friends that didn't like each other? Because it's certainly not. I've been in this situation, and I know for 100% fact, when you have to look at the personalities involved, okay? It never fucking works. In the end, the person who's in the middle ends up getting the shittiest end of the stick. Really. That's what usually happens. The person who's in the fucking middle of it gets the shitty end of the stick. You know, do I get upset with, you know, have I gotten upset with Laura at times? Yes. Have I gotten upset with Tiffany sometimes? Yes. I got, you know, that's human nature. That's human relationships. I'm sure there's things that I have said that have pissed Laura off or hurt her, you know, or vice versa with Tiffany. Like that's human nature. But see, when you start taking it to a point where you're talking to people like they're fucking shit, that's where everything needs to fucking go out the window. No. and start telling them what they need to do. No, you're not going to tell me how to handle the situation that you put me in. You're not going to tell me how to handle it. No. No. And then I see a bullshit. Oh, Makeup Mobster's being brainwashed. She's fucking being gaslit. No. Makeup Mobster's not being brainwashed. She's not being gaslit. None of that shit's going on. Why? Because I don't take any of this shit that seriously. Okay? This is like, dude, if you take this that seriously and you act like the things that have happened to you on here, on YouTube, are the worst things that have happened in your fucking life, girl, I don't know how you're going to get through fucking when some real shit happens in your fucking life. How are you going to make it through that? Because I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I've been through so much fucked up shit in my life that I'm kind of like immune to some of the shit. Not saying that I don't have feelings. Of course I do. But I don't hold on to them as long. I'm like, dude, I fought my whole fucking family. Like people I loved my whole entire fucking life. People I fucking looked up to, admired, and loved with every fiber of my fucking being. Okay. And I got through that. So I'll get through a bunch of strangers on YouTube. It's not going to fucking take me down, dude. It's just not. It's just not. You need to fucking take a step back. Okay. Take a step back from all of this because here's the thing. Okay. YouTube is a choice. I had this conversation with a friend a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Who also lost somebody in their lives, right? A person in their family who died, right? Death is permanent. It's unchangeable. You cannot go back in time. You cannot fix things. You cannot fucking press the power button or the fucking undo button and reset it. There's no fucking changing it. That is a permanent situation in your life. You're forced to fucking deal with it. Anything that happens here on YouTube, guess what? All you have to do is fucking go to the fucking settings, log the fuck off, boo-boo. That's how you fucking deal with it. Okay, if the shit's getting too hot for you on here, you need to fucking step away from it and log off before you start letting it affect your mental fucking health and your physical health. Step the fuck away from it. Log off, dude. Walk away. This can be fixed. But when people die in your life and all this other crazy shit happens that it's out of your control, that can't be fixed. It can't be fixed. So the things that happen on here, I mean, do I get bothered? I'd lie. I'd be lying if I said no. Of course I do. I'm a human. I have feelings. I have emotions. I get pissed off. But the difference is I don't fucking carry them for fucking months and months and months and months. I just don't. I truly believe that Makeup Monster knows who the fuck she needs around her and who the fuck is playing her. Okay? I have to always at the end of the day, because people don't realize this either. I don't just think of myself. I think of everybody around me, okay? And how they're starting to feel. And I talk to people around me, okay? And I take their opinions and their advice and everything into consideration. It's not just like, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't just make decisions. I'm not just like, fuck you. My thinking is not black and white. I live in the gray area always. I try to, where it's like, okay, well, this might be this or this might be that, or, there's always a gray area. And I always try to remember that. I try not to be so black and white in my thinking. But I don't just make rash decisions. I really do take a lot of things into consideration before I make a decision with my life. So it's everything from my personal life, you guys, it's everything. It's all encompassing. That's how I make my decisions. I don't just make them based on my fucking emotions at the time. That's not how I roll. It's just not. Printman, why has been permitted to constantly speak about Laura always trashing her? Printman, I didn't see it. Ben, could you please stop messing with Laura, please? I'm just asking you in my chat to stop. Just please. Please, please, please. I'm not saying don't have an opinion, Ben. You could totally have an opinion. Please do. Just, It's upset. I don't personally care, and I know Laura probably doesn't care either because she could help it, she can handle it. But it's you guys in the chat, like it's upsetting other people in the chat. That's what, again, you guys, like, I'm not all right. Remember when we went, let's go back a couple of months with the 80s contest that I was going to do, right? I really wanted to do that. I thought it was going to be fun. I thought everybody would have a good time. But the way that things were going at that point in time, I personally felt, okay, Leanne, you could fucking have fun. We could all get views and shit, whatever. But like, I have to protect the people that fucking support me and watch me, right? Like, when you guys are on my channel, I feel kind of responsible for you. I don't own you guys. You guys are your own people. But when you're here, I feel responsible for you. You're in my house. Like, okay, so I had to really sit down and think, is this good for these people? Like, because this might, it might blow up, and I don't want these people getting attacked and having troll accounts and doxing and all that other shit. Like, I'm not going to compromise anybody else's safety just to have a good time on my channel. That's not worth it for me. And it's sad that I allowed things to get to that point on my channel, because I never should have, ever. It should have never gotten to that point, and I have to take responsibility in that because I allowed it to. And I participated in it, and I fucking made it get to that point. I'm not sure that one is really Ben. If you guys don't think, hold on. Is he still in here, or did he get timed out? I know Ben has a lot of, because Ben did say he was leaving before. This seems to be, that's Ben. Well, hold on. I mean, it has his videos, but it only has 136 subscribers. Randy made more super chat money last night. I don't know. That's what this thing says. I honestly don't know if it's Ben or if it's a clone. I don't know. But Bet, if you're getting like everybody upset, come on, man. I'm asking you nicely. Irish guy, try to have a heart. Like, don't, like, this is the whole thing. Like, people are sitting there, like, I feel terrible about this situation. Nothing about it feels good to me. I don't feel like, yay. I feel bad. It's not a good feeling. Like, I don't want to have to be forced to make decisions like this in my life. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to have to do this. The purple one or the one with his pick? The purple one, Val, that one has video. Well, wait a second. Hold on. That's weird, because the purple one has his picture. When I go on the channel, I just clicked on the link and it brought me to his channel. And then on the channel, it has his picture. How many people got passed over for wrenches? So Ash doesn't have a wrench in Laura's chat, does she? Mega Master, before this all blew up, you remember the message I sent you about your amazing community and how the negativity from the other side was BS. I know you don't want people to hurt from this. No, I don't. Social photos. I don't. And I don't want people to hurt. That's the whole thing. That's why I've been trying to fucking not speak about any of this shit, because I really don't want to hurt everybody else. I don't. I don't want to fucking hurt anybody else. But I saw enough to like let me know that my decision is one that I feel was a good one for myself and for everybody else. I am, Muppets. Thank you. I am. And I'm trying. Listen, I'm not saying that she's not hurt. Of course she is. I'm sure she is, and has a right to be. But, keep in mind, I also have feelings. Laura also has feelings. Like, all of our feelings matter, not just hers, And I've been seeing a lot of like, but what about her? What about her? What about her? And I'm like, well, what about us though? What about our fucking feelings? What about it? I'm not here to fucking, I don't want to do that to people. I honestly cared about her as a friend. So the last thing I want to do is fucking sit up here and tear her apart, because I don't hate her. I don't, I'm not even angry. It's not even that. I'm not even fucking mad at her. It's like, I just feel like what happened in the last couple of weeks that I've been observing, I feel like it's time for a break from fucking this shit, and if I have to do it by being, by myself and just trying to clear my head, then that's what I need then. Enough's enough. I'm not fucking mad. I'm not angry. I don't hold any fucking ill will. It's just fucking, I'm like, dude, you're letting this shit affect you. I'm sorry if you fucking get upset or if that hurts you, but you're letting, dude, Randy's a fucking clown, bro. You want to see Randy? Hey, want to see Randy? Let me show you guys Randy. Hold on a second. See this right here? Okay. You see that? Hold on. Let me stop my screen share. That's Randy right there. To me, in my head. Bye, Randy. Like, you don't fucking matter to me that much, Randy. I'm not going to sit here and fucking let Randy consume my fucking day. Not worth my time. Not worth my fucking time. That's fucking Randy right there. I just gave her a fucking right hook, and that's my weak arm. That wasn't a hook. But you know what I'm saying? That's fucking Randy in my head. She's not worth any of this shit. She's not worth being upset over. She's not worth getting fucking mad over. And I had to be honest with you guys, right? Was it her place to ever say anybody else's medical conditions? No. Fuck no. Fuck no. But and this is how I feel, okay? And this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to this. I do feel that Tiffany put a threat out there to Diane that she's gonna fucking go after St. Jude's. Okay. We all told her it was a waste of time, not to do it. She did it anyway, which is fine. It's her fucking decision. Like, and I understand how she felt. Just want to put this out there too. I understand 100% what she's saying about this, about how Diane, using kids' names is kind of fucking disgusting. Like, I agree. I also don't understand why people don't donate to her. Just to me, it makes more sense to donate directly to a charity instead of fucking going through some woman, and then giving a fucking already rich corporation more money when all your money could have been going to the sick children. It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But the thing is, while I don't agree with it, Diane does have a right to do that. And as much as it sucks and I don't agree with it, it's her fucking right to do that. It's her money. Okay. I can't tell her, oh, hey, Diane, you shouldn't be. Diane could do whatever the fuck she wants with her money. Okay. And then I heard it's not about the money. Okay. I get it. It's about the principle. But really, what do you think's going to happen? Like, she can circumvent the rules. There's always loopholes, right? So you're wasting your fucking time doing this, right? And I let that be known, and she got upset with me because I let that be known that I thought it was a waste of time, and it's not something I would personally do. But hey, if that's what you want to do, I'm not fucking saying you're an asshole. I'm just saying I wouldn't fucking waste my time. That's how I feel. It's a waste of time. But in their eyes, right, you are taking it real life in a sense, right? Because this isn't YouTube related. You're going off of YouTube now, and then you're writing to somebody who's not even involved really in YouTube, or at least doesn't know that they're involved. It's like you're taking time out. So what happened in return was Randy came back at her to fucking get back at her for that, for Diane. And, she's saying Randy had made the comment at one point in time that, no, it wasn't. Tiffany said things about my mother, or was supporting Laura. And Tiffany, I'm sorry, but I keep hearing her say, oh, they're coming after me because of Laura. No, that's not why Randy came after you. That is not even fucking why Randy came after you. Could that have been part of the reason? Maybe. Maybe. But that's not the fucking reason that Randy came after you. Randy came after you because you had your own issues with Randy, right? We both fought with Randy that night on the panel, and you wrote to St. Jude's, or said you were going to or whatever, and then you were in Laura's chat, and She had something on you. It's that simple. She didn't have anything on me. Laura's whole entire personal life has been fucking put out there and ripped through with a fucking, fine-tooth comb. So what the fuck is she going to put out on Laura? You know what I'm saying? And that's what people do in that fucking community is like, well, if I can't get you, I'll get your fucking best friend then, just to piss you off. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a 2-for-1 because that's what fucking shady ass snakes like Randy do with their fucking time. That's what they do, you know? So that's what she did. She had something. Okay. I saw the screenshots of it. Somebody messaged her from an anonymous account. And here's where, Tiffany, sorry, you're wrong. Okay. Again, because you accused Laura with no proof whatsoever that she gave Randy that information. And you even convinced yourself that that was the truth, even though you yourself never saw proof of it. Okay. And then you made that a reason why you were mad at Laura when, again, you don't even know if that happened. It didn't happen, but you don't even have any proof of it. It's just a thought you had made up in your own fucking head. And you fucking just went with it when there's evidence to prove otherwise. Randy got a message from somebody back in July. You said this. Okay. I just want to remind. Okay. She said, I told Laura, she said this on her live. She said she told Laura about her GoFundMe, and no less than 4 days later, Randy was saying it on a panel. Okay. But Randy had sent you a screenshot from the person who had messaged her back in July. So how could you even think it's Laura? Doesn't that prove it's not Laura? If you told Laura about it, and then 4 days later in September, okay, because that's when this all happened. Was it September or the end of August? I think it might have been the end of August. So 4 days later, Randy says something about your medical information. How do you figure it's Laura? You already had the screenshot that proved it wasn't her. You guys understand what I'm saying? But you convinced yourself that it was. And so you're using that now as a reason to be angry and upset with her when it's not even a real thing. It's not. Why would she tell Randy that? If you have proof of that, that's a different story, but you don't. And I mean, I guess I can understand why you thought that, but now that I remember that you had that screenshot, Laura didn't know about that until after you got that screenshot. You didn't tell her until after you already had that screenshot in the beginning of August 2nd, I believe it was sent to you. Okay. So, I don't even remember where I was fucking going with this whole thing, but you're mad at her for that reason that did not even exist. Oh, I was talking about Randy and all them and how they went back at her. But they went for your, quote, real life just because it was the convenient thing at that point in time. Randy had something that she thought was going to be a fucking huge fucking, I don't know, thing, but it ended up being a bomb. She thought it was going to be a huge bombshell, and she ended up with a fucking dud. It was like a little fucking, like, nothing. It was a fucking dud. And to be honest, I would have taken that whole thing and been like, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting everybody know. You just did me a favor. Now I don't have to fucking tell everybody. Instead, it turned into something. It just didn't have to be. It just did. It turned into everybody getting all up in arms about this. And, Randy's going real life. And I'm not standing up for Randy. They fucking think Randy's an asshole. I'm standing up for right. Right? It's not taking people's sides. It's not saying you're wrong or Randy's. It's for what's right. That's what I'm standing up for. What's right. It's like you did something fucked up. She did something fucked up. You guys cancel each other out now, right? It's like two wrongs don't make a right. It was a huge dud. No one cares. It's not like she was like, hey, everybody, fucking, she has, genital herpes or some shit that's embarrassing. She said some medical information that was something that you should not only fucking not be ashamed of, but fucking something that is rare, that you acknowledge is rare, that you've lobbied for in your real life, that you should continue to spread awareness about, to people that don't know about it, because there's probably people sitting in this fucking chat right now that have the same condition and don't even fucking know about it right now, and you could be spreading awareness about it instead of fucking wasting time trying to get at a fucking clown who's a fucking nobody. Like, she's here for attention. She's here for fucking PayPal. She's here to eBay. Why are you giving her the attention? Don't even give her that much attention. She doesn't deserve your time. She doesn't deserve an entire day of yours, for going from panel to panel to panel talking about her. She don't deserve that kind of time from you. Nobody does. Nobody on here. Your family deserves that time. Your friends deserve that time. But some fucking asshole does not deserve an entire day of your fucking time. She just doesn't. Hold on. Badger says, yo, TM, if you're watching chat, I really hope you see the screenshots hand off to Tracy. It was not cool from sub point of view. I never thought you would do something like that, but I'm an idiot. You're not an idiot, Kim Badger. You know what? She's becoming, and she told me I was a sellout last night. No, you're becoming everything you fucking hated. All right. And Mandy, didn't you hate Mandy because Mandy shared screenshots and did all this crazy shit? You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing now. Come on. I thought you were better than that. What? I still have some vivid dreams make a monster soon enough to tell me that's normal. What happened, Foxy? Don't become what you fucking hate. That's why when I reached out to Jules, okay, I saw Jules leaving a message about Laura's wig. And I'm like, this is the same girl who's always talking about how she hates bullies and she hates this and she hates that. And then she's in the comment, right? She's in the comment section saying the same stupid bullshit about Laura that the people that she supposedly hates when they do that, like, you look like an asshole. I mean, hey, I was just saying, why are you fucking stooping down to these people's level? Aren't we supposed to be better than this? But she didn't. She didn't care. Is it the age difference? Is there a maturity level difference? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But there's no reason for this shit. No reason. I have to only, like, at this point in time, and I'm sorry, are you just fighting to fight at this point in time? Because I have to question myself. I have to question that. Mandy and Tiffany were tight back in the day. They were, Bonnie. In my opinion, sellouts are people who lose all sense of their true selves and blow with the wind. Thank you, Al. I am not a fucking... I'm trying to think. I'm like, wait, how am I a sellout? Like, I mean, if you want to think that, fine. I really don't fucking care. And I'm not going to sit here and fucking try to convince you otherwise. You can think whatever the fuck you want about me. But I'm trying to think to myself, how the fuck am I a sellout? Why? Because I went in Laura's chat and Laura has people that I don't like in her chat. Okay, I could ignore those people. I don't need to fucking talk to those people. I could be in a chat. It's a fucking chat. I'm not fucking them for shit's sakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I could be in the chat. Do I choose to go in their chats? No, but I could be in my friend's chat with them and ignore them, which I have been doing pretty well, up until yesterday, which I would like to explain that too. Let's just talk about that for a second, okay? Because there was a little incident that happened in Laura's chat last night and it came up on panel. So Mandy ATX was up on Laura's panel, right? And the whole chat was being spammed with fucking tomatoes. Like, you couldn't even see any comments. Now, I don't know. I personally don't know the story between Randy and Mandy ATX. I don't really know Mandy ATX. I only know what I hear about her. And again, I don't like to judge people based solely on what I hear. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see what anybody's saying because there's tomatoes, lines and lines and lines of tomatoes. So I'm like sitting here, okay, I'm a mod on Laura's channel. I'm trying to think to myself, like, should I say, could you guys please stop because you're like spamming the chat and like, you know, you can't see the regular fucking comments, or should I just be quiet about it? So I decided to make a joke and say, I wrote tomatoes are corny. Now, mind you, there was hundreds of people in this chat doing this. Like the whole fucking chat was filled. And any of you guys that were in here last night that were in the, I mean, that are in here now know that. And what up, Smokey P? So you guys know that, right? You guys were in there. So because of that, right? Because of me writing that, and I put the tomato emoji and the corn emoji. I thought it was just like a stupid joke. Because of that, I see fucking Marianne, hello Starlight, in the fucking chat. I don't even remember what she said about me. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So I thought in my head, fuck you, bitch. Why do you, I wasn't talking to her. Who's the butthurt baby? Me or you, Marianne? Really? Who's the butthurt fucking little bitch? Because it definitely ain't me. I just made a statement. I didn't even, you know, and here's the other thing, Marianne. I don't know, just fucking newsflash for you, girl. I don't really care that much about you. So I don't even know if you were one of the people that were throwing tomatoes or not. Her chat was moving so fast last night that I don't even know what the fuck was, who was saying what. Who cares? But you took it personally. You fucking took my comment about tomatoes, about fucking emojis on the fucking internet personally, and you had to insult me in return because your little feelings, Marianne, were hurt. Oh, she's making fun of my emojis again. Marianne's very sensitive about her fucking emojis. Just letting you guys know. Her babas, her fucking, you know, whatever. So being that, I know Laura's trying to be peaceful, right? I'm trying to be a fucking respect her decision. I might not agree with it. All right. I'm just gonna be honest. I told Laura this. She knows this, so it's not like it's a secret between us. Okay. She knows how I feel. She knows exactly how I feel about those people. Okay. I make no secrets about it. But I'm trying to respect her, right? Because to be honest with you guys, she respects me and my feelings. I know people don't think that that happens, but Laura does respect my feelings. You know, she's never put me in a situation ever that's like, oh, you know, you either have to choose this person or me, or never made me feel like that in any way ever, ever. So I'm trying to do the same in return as a friend, right? Because that's what friends do with each other. So I'm like, okay, I could either start fucking fighting with Marianne in her chat, or I could just time her out and kind of let her know that I timed her out. Like, take a step back, Marianne, and fucking relax. Okay. Try to be respectful in Laura's chat, just as I'm trying to. Okay. And fucking just take a step back. Well, I said, so I wrote, oops, my finger slipped. I wanted her to know it was me because I didn't want Laura's other mods getting blamed. I wanted her to know it was me who did it. Okay. So, of course, after she fucking gets timed out, Mandolin starts fucking running her mouth and then fucking breaking the silence, I guess was, because I didn't see her comments, but I saw them talking to her about me. So I assumed she was saying some shit about me. So I just boom, boom, right in a row, time those two out. I don't ever, that's probably the first time I've ever timed out anybody in Laura's chats because I really don't like timing people out. But for in the moment, I felt like it was the better thing to do than to me be like, fuck you, fucking cunts. Okay. But unfortunately, it ended up getting to that point. And I know Laura would understand once I told her later. And it doesn't matter because I'm thinking in my head, do these fucking Mandy Lynn, Momo fucking motherfucker, goes up on Laura's chat and she's like, oh, the mods need to stop modding with emotions. First of all, bitch, you don't run Laura's channel. I don't know what world, just because you're allowed in the chat doesn't mean you fucking run her channel. So let's just get that clear. Number two, fucking it wasn't me modding with emotions. It was me telling you guys to chill the fuck out. Because if it was any other mod of Laura's, I would have done the same thing. You don't come into somebody's chat attacking their fucking mods. You just don't do that, especially if they're a good friend. Laura would never do that to you guys. So why can't you have the same fucking respect for her? Fucking girl gets up there with a stupid ass. Oh, stop modding with emotions. Fuck you, you stupid bitch. I'm sorry, that's just one girl. I can't. I have nothing for that girl. Nothing. So they continued to talk shit, and then the rest of them kept talking shit. And eventually, I just said, you know what? I'm not even fucking playing into this shit anymore. To be honest with you guys, what I think was going on, and of course, they'll be like, huh, MM's paranoid. She's crazy. She's this, she's that. They'll make up a bunch of different things. No, MM's fucking smart and could see what you fucking idiots are doing. I think they wanted me to fucking go up there and fucking go off on them and fucking give them a shit show. Right? Because I'm pretty damn fucking funny. But besides that, I think that they just wanted me to fucking go up there and start fucking dragging the shit out of them so that they have something to talk about. Because have you seen any of them live? I don't know. I mean, I'm not subscribed, but I haven't seen them live that I know of. So, God almighty, don't leave. Who are you talking about, King? I'm like, fuck you fucking bitches. Seriously. I had enough of these fucking assholes. I didn't fucking say anything to them. And I don't know what the fuck they think they're doing, but just don't think that people are fucking stupid and aren't onto your fucking shit. Okay? Find somebody else to fucking fight with. They got nobody. If they have nobody else to fight with right now, what the fuck are they going to talk about? I mean, me dragging them will give them something to talk about, right? I mean, it's not fucking rocket science here. Because I had said in the chat at one point in time, I'm trying to be a better person. I'm not dragging people. I'm trying to be a better person. And of course, Marianne has to write back, oh, that's a lame excuse. That's a lame excuse for not going up there. Why do you care? I wasn't even talking to you. Why are you even commenting? Why are you watching everything I say, Marianne? It's so fucking weird. Like, I don't fucking pay attention to you. Have you noticed? Or is that what's upsetting you? Are you upset that I'm not paying attention to you, Marianne? I think you are, girl. I think you are. Look, all the trolls are coming in now. Oh, how cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, Marianne. Don't fucking try to act tough with me. Nobody's scared of your ass. It's weird how people argue over Laura. Seriously, people giving her power she doesn't deserve. Who's arguing over her? What are you talking about? Nobody's arguing over her at all. We're not like sitting there going, Laura's my friend. No, she's my friend. I'm just trying to be respectful. Nobody was arguing. They were arguing over being fucking timed out because they're little fucking babies that cry about everything. Fucking butthurt ass fucking babies. Good, Laura. Leave them in timeout. I don't care. I've never seen that fucking person before, so they could fucking stay there. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't start nothing with these people, and they're coming at me. And then they try to act like the victims. I see Mandolin in the chat. I didn't even say anything. Really, girl? You didn't say anything? I don't know about that. I didn't screenshot it because it's not even fucking worth my time or the fucking 2 megabytes on my phone that it's going to fucking take up for your stupid ass. But nobody cares about you. Nobody fucking cares about you. I had Amanda told me to F off once and I just laughed. I won't respond to her. Yeah, she's not worth a response. Foxy Bat, you know how many times that girl has left comments somewhere about me or I've commented somewhere and I've seen her replying to it and I just fucking blow it off and ignore it because she's like that worthless to me. She's not even fucking worth me even talking about right now. So... But Laura, that it goes to show I really don't time people out because Laura didn't even believe it. She's like, it wasn't Mega Mobster. I'm like, no, it was. I was saying in the chat, no, it wasn't me. I'll take full responsibility for timing their fucking asses out because that in my head at that point in time, it was the right thing to do other than being like, fuck you or go fuck yourself. Because I'm not even talking about you guys or to you. I wasn't paying attention to any of them. In fact, I didn't even know fucking Momo was in the chat because that's how much I fucking pay attention to her. Until she said something after I timed out Marianne. And then wait, here's the best part. Holy shit. Hello. Within seconds of me timing them out, who comes fucking galloping in? Fucking Mob's high horse, Marianne. And then 2 seconds later, some fucking stupid Mega Mobster's recliner. I don't even know like what that's supposed to mean, but it's so stupid. And I know now that it's probably Marianne and fucking Amanda Lynn because they came in right when I timed them out. Like literally within seconds of me timing them out. They both came in. Both came in. And I'm like, wow, you guys just totally gave your fucking selves away, but okay. Fucking losers. Why do you have troll names in my name? That just goes to show me how much I fucking mean to you and how much I bother you. I mean, I am flattered that you guys have fucking troll names in my name. I am flattered, but please, I don't need any more. Thanks. I need any more attention from you guys. I'm all fucking good. You definitely owned up to doing it and triggered them. Yeah, and then that girl Bex, I think it was her. If I'm wrong, my bad. She's no, it wasn't Bex. Sorry, it was Bodie Blue. She goes, "You're not doing your friend Laura any favors. She's gonna lose views." Let me just tell you something, Bodie Blue. Okay, views do nothing for a subscriber. I mean, for a creator. Views, I mean, not that they do nothing, okay? But they really, like, in the grand scheme of things, views don't put more money in your pocket. They really don't do much for you. The fucking 30 views that Laura would have lost last night out of the, how many did she hold last night? Almost 530 for the whole fucking night. I don't think they were really going to kill her. Like, if you think you have that much power, Bodie Blue, to make a dent in her views last night, girl, you need to fucking come back down to earth because you're not that fucking cool. Nobody cares. Nobody needs your fucking view. That's for sure. That's for fucking sure. You definitely own the chat had your back. Yeah, thank you, Shella. And thank you for the people who had my back in there. I appreciate it. I do. Lee, I would love some fucking homemade spaghetti, girl. Love it. Sauce is a project to make, and I don't do jar sauce. You can't. You just can't. Like, that is what I have always liked about MM's channel and subs. I feel like they are more genuine. Well, thank you, Adacor. I hope so. I think everybody in here tries to be. Hey, Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive, man, I really thought you were going to fucking get it last night. I thought you were going to. I was waiting for TNT to jump up on that panel, and I was like, dude, Mr. Positive, brace for cover. It's coming. It's coming. But surprisingly, she said a couple of things and left. I was pretty surprised, to be honest with you, and a little disappointed. Not that I wanted to hear you get dragged, fucking Mr. Positive. That just totally sounded fucked up. But because I mean, listen, no matter who she's going off on, I just kind of find her rants funny sometimes. And no offense, Mr. Positive, like, it doesn't mean I agree with them. I just think she says funny shit sometimes when she's going off on people. For instance, I don't know who she was talking to. I think it was Carla. I think I was listening to the video on Wendy V's channel of her arguing with Carla, and she goes, Carla, you can't even fucking drag your underwear to the fucking laundry. I just thought that was so funny. Oh, man. The envy is real. That means the thirst is real. But Mr. Positive, you know, in all honesty, in all reality, you know, it's not okay to be anybody fucking ever to accuse anybody of being a fucking pedophile or anything like that without 100% proof. So just putting that out there. Check my DMs. Okay. Oh boy, Laura, I'm getting scared to check DMs lately. Is there a community post? What's going on? Let's see. Newsflash. I owe nothing. I owe Laura nothing, period. Fair enough. Nobody said you owed Laura anything. Nobody said you owed her anything, Tiffany. Nope. Nobody said that. So, newsflash. Nobody said that. You don't owe anybody anything, honestly. The only person you really owe is anything is yourself. You owe yourself fucking, you know, I won't even get into it. Just, I'll leave it there. You owe yourself something. You don't owe me anything. You don't owe her anything. And I can, and see, if that's how you think, that's fine. But nobody ever said you owed her anything. Ever. But just do yourself a favor. Stop going around, okay, behind the scenes and trying to act like you're some type of victim of me and victim of Laura, because you're not. I haven't eaten store-bought sauce for 5 years. I make mine from my garden and we eat it on. See, Soldier for that's what my cousin does. Her husband's family's from Italy, so they, at the end of the summer, they harvest all their tomatoes, they mash them up and shit, and then they put them in jars and they throw them in the freezer, and they have tomato sauce the whole fucking winter. Me personally, I don't like frozen sauce because I feel like it loses its like integrity when it gets in the freezer. So I like to make a fresh sauce, but that's just me. But I don't really make it all that often because it is a lot of fucking work, and I hate cooking. I hate cooking. I'll just put it out there. I'm not a big fucking chef. It's just not in my fucking DNA. Well, it is in my DNA, but my genes are defective. I can't do the jar sauce. I'd rather have no sauce than jar sauce. Like if I have no tomato sauce, then I'll like use a butter and olive oil and garlic and shit. Like I don't know. I can't. Can't do the fucking jar sauce. No offense to anybody who does. It's just that when you're raised Italian, you're not supposed to eat the jar sauce. It's like offensive to your mother. That's part of the culture. It's kind of like offensive to your mother to eat like other sauce. Like it is. Not like at a restaurant and shit, but your mom's sauce is the best sauce, and that's it. You don't, you're not supposed to like other sauces. Even like meatballs. The meatballs are a huge thing. They make such a big deal. My mom always used to ask me, whose meatballs are better? Mine or this one? Or mine or that one? Or mine or this one? My mom's are the best because they were my mom's. I don't know why. It's like a big thing in Italian families. Don't ask me. It's the fucking weirdest thing. Muppets and Manilow, can't you get like the whole wheat pasta my mom used to make? She used to make this like thing with peas and whole wheat pasta. I think Ronzoni makes it, and it's really not that bad. I'm not a big fan of whole wheat pasta, but if you're trying to eat healthy and you don't want all the carbs, a little pasta won't help. Just make sure you balance it out with like a protein or something. I don't believe in the fucking no carb diets at all. They do not work. They work if you need to lose weight really quick. They fucking work 100%. But once your body stops forgetting how to process carbs, and then if you ever go back to eating carbs, you're gonna blow up twice the size that you were when you started off in the first place. In canned sauce, I like Rose brand. That's about it. I tried ragu. My mom actually, because when I was little, I love Italian food. I could eat it for fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So my mom, only made sauce on Sundays, and we usually finished it, that night. So she would maybe have a little left over, but if she didn't have any left over, and I wanted sauce like during the week, I'm like, why can't we get the jar sauce? She bought it for me. And I was like, oh, this is horrible. And she's like, that's why we don't get it. And I was like, you're right, Ma. But I don't remember which one I tried. It might have been like ragu, prego, one of those. I don't remember. Someone delete the ragu. What ragu? Is there a troll in here named ragu? Mexicans bake meatball soup. Just Angel. You got a recipe for that, girl? I love Mexican food, girl. Like that's like if I have to take a step away from Italian food, I'll fucking I could probably live on Mexican food after Italian and Greek food too. But some of the Greek shit's a little weird for me. Did she call it gravy or sauce? No, we call it sauce. Gravy's for turkeys. You put gravy on mashed potatoes. You put gravy on turkey. You don't put it on fucking sauce. I mean on spaghetti. That's sauce. It's sauce. It's just sauce. Ma, you making sauce this weekend? Yeah, I'm making sauce. LOL, I'm roasting tomatoes as I listen, hence why I'm not chatting. You saw the picture. Yeah, and my Sierra Benita has enough tomatoes right now to open up her own fresh farm stand. It's like, holy shit. And they look good too. I'm not a big like tomato person. Like, I don't like, my son used to eat the tomatoes by himself. No, I don't like tomatoes like that. But, they look good. They look like good tomatoes. I love Mexican food. My mom loved it too. That's where every year on her birthday, we went for Mexican food. That was like guaranteed. Get a nice fucking big fat margarita with the salt around the rim, a fucking couple of enchiladas, and I'm good to go. That was just this weekend's harvest. I have no idea I had such a green thumb. Damn, girl. I want to do a vegetable garden. I just don't have room because, there's a fucking hockey rink in the middle of my yard. So I don't really have room for a vegetable garden. Hey, amazing dreamist. I just saw somebody tagging you. So anyway, like I was saying, guys, I did not want to get fucking involved in this shit. But once I see fucking screenshots being passed around, and if you think you don't owe her anything, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But just, you're just opening fucking Pandora's box, and I'm not threatening you because I could tell you right now, I'm not going to fucking be the one throwing screenshots out. But, I can't say the same, and I can't speak for fucking Laura. So, but I'm not going to stoop down to that fucking level. Certainly not. It's not worth it. It's not going to get, oh, wow. So what are we going to do? Show screenshots to show how much shit we talked about other people? Like, you have in your fucking head that Laura's like plotting and planning. And see, that's where people go wrong with the paranoia on here, that they think everybody's out to get them all the time. And there's all these crazy, conspiracies and plans going on behind the scene. And it's not the fucking case at all. Not the case at all. Now, can I say that for everybody? I don't know. I mean, I'll admit I've probably gotten paranoid at times too and thought things at times, but I try not to assume things because you could drive yourself crazy like that. You really can. I don't know. Wait, hold on, Just Angels. The enchiladas, now we're getting mixed up. There's burritos, enchiladas. What's the other ones that they come with the sauce on them? They're rolled up like a burrito. Is that enchiladas? Shit. And I like fajitas. Ooh, fajitas are good too. Some peppers, some fucking little steak in there. Sour cream on everything. I could fucking bathe in sour cream. I could fucking dive into a tub of sour cream and swim around it with my mouth open. I love sour cream. I fucking love it. I eat it out of the container. My husband's like, ugh. I'm like, I love it. It's so good. The more sour cream and the more guacamole, the better. Tamales. No, those aren't. No, are they tamales? All right, so then yes, it's enchiladas. That's what I'm thinking of. Tamales are the fucking ones that look like paper, aren't they? Ugh, I can't even think of tamales. I'll probably never eat a fucking tamale in my life. I don't think I ever have, but I probably won't now because it's like all. I heard tamales too many times in the last year of my life. My mom used to do sour cream and bananas. Really? That's a weird mixture, Hopi. I don't know if I'd do that. Yes, Mr. Positive. You got the onion soup mix. The I forget who makes it. Is it Knorr? I think KNORR or KNOR, one of those spellings. And you dump that in sour cream. Oh my god, so good. So good. So good. It's corn. That's corn? Get out of here. Huh. Oh, yeah, Val. Everything. Every time I go anywhere Mexican, I'm like, can I have like 2 sides, 3 sides of sour cream? Sometimes I just keep like a container in my fridge. I love sour cream. I don't know what it is. It's just so fucking good. It makes everything 10 times better. Moxie Vintage, hold on a second. I'm trying to read Laura's last comment there. Moxie Vintage, what the fuck was up with JJJ Live? Diane said nothing and let Randy get destroyed. Good friend you are, Diane. Well, Laura, that's Diane for you. That's Diane for you. Why were they going for Randy? I'm confused. Why would fucking Jenny Junjun go after Randy? I thought they were all like fucking buddies. Everybody's fucking falling apart. Everybody, excuse me. You guys think about this in the last month. How many fucking people from these groups are all falling apart? Why? Because you motherfuckers are letting this drama get to your heads too much, man. You really are. You're letting it into your fucking heads too much. Stop letting this shit get into your heads that deep. It's fucking YouTube. Like, trust me, I've been there. I've let it get into my head too. But you have to fucking wake up and be like, wait a second. this is YouTube. I could walk away from this shit because I'm not. Listen, I could fucking shut my channel down and fucking walk away from this shit, no problem. But I feel like I've worked too hard on my channel, so I'm gonna take the other route, which is trying to ignore it for the most part. You know, it's the way you can handle it. You could either let it bring you fucking down and fucking consume you and rule your life and take over your fucking life, or you could fucking not, you know, you could stay here and just learn how to fucking ignore shit. Cause I'm telling you, being a creator on YouTube is not for the fucking weak hearted person. You have to be mentally strong. Even if you're not in a community, like a drama community, right? Even if you're not there, there's always going to be haters on your fucking page, no matter what you do. For the first, I don't know, however long I was here, a couple of years that I was here, I didn't get many negative comments, but there were some, but when I did, like they were fucking nasty, nasty fucking comments from people who are just hating on you and they don't even know why. They're just here to take their anger out on people. So my whole thing is, you have to come on here with a fucking strong sense of, you know, what could I take? What am I fucking capable of dealing with? And I've talked to other creators. I won't name any names, but they've told me, like, I don't know how you do this and I don't know how you do that because I can't take that. I can't deal with that. And I'm like, you just have to ignore it. And it's a lot easier said than done. And I did it for a really fucking long time for the most part. I mean, not that I you know, said shit, I would talk shit, but like I tried to really not get that deep into it. But I let myself get consumed by it for a little while. And now I, you know, want to go back to just, for the most part, doing my fucking normal thing here because it's not worth it. Make a choice to be bitter or better. Ooh, I like that. Hold on, let me get, where's Jamie's? How come you're, hold on a second. How come our comments not showing up? Hold on, Al. I see you. Just get that comment right there. Amy, I like that. Make a choice to be bitter or better. Being better is the best choice always. Bitter makes you such a horrible, sad person. It's so true. That's so true. Hold on. The drama community ain't what it used to be. Sorry, not sorry. It's a whole new ball game. Listen, Hopi, I can't comment on that because I haven't been around. I call them dead people. Moxie says, okay, you guys are having a conversation. Ditterbug. Ditterbug. Baby. I have much respect for you the way you think and not following the drama. You address it and move on. I try to, Mercedes girl. I mean, you can't, yeah. Pugs, there's no school here tomorrow. Ugh, because we have Jewish holiday. It's a Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, one of those. I forget which one. I think it's Rosh Hashanah. You know, I mean, you can't be consumed. Here's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing I also came to realize, right? As much as I don't care for, Diane, and let's just say, and Randy, and the things that they do and the way that they treat people, they have a right to be here on YouTube, right? And they have a right to basically make their fucking channels about anything they want, just like I do, just like Laura does, and just like any of you guys do. So you have to kind of get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm not going to drive these people off of YouTube because what they're doing, although I don't agree with it, they're very, I know at least Diane is, she's very careful about fucking not, well, she knows how to circumvent the fucking community guidelines, I guess. You know what I'm saying? She tries to stay within the line. She knows what's safe and what's not safe, dragging people and shit like that. As long as it's not like, really super hateful, you keep it to a minimum, right? Unfortunately, there's no guidelines on talking about people's medical information and shit like that. And that sucks, but there isn't. But it's like, you're not going to take her down, right? You're not going to change if she has 800 people in her chats. You're not going to change even 800 people's minds about her, right? And who wants to anyway? Like if that's what people like and that's what they want to watch, that's their fucking problem. Um, but you're not gonna fucking change it, right? The only way you can control the situation is by not watching them and just not giving a fuck and telling yourself, like, I don't care what they say. I don't care what they have to fucking say about me. You know, I really try to not watch the other people's lives that I know I'm fucking being dragged on. Not to say that I never have. I have, but I mean, recently I haven't at all. And I'm just being dead honest. I have no idea who's been talking about me, who hasn't, nor do I give a fuck. Out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see it, I won't want to respond to it. If I see it, that's when I want to respond. So it's like, it's almost like you have to like kind of tell yourself, these people are going to be talking shit about me and I have to not care. I have to fucking just not care, you know? And it's not easy. Not everybody can fucking do that. Not everybody can be okay knowing that people are going to be talking shit about them and you're not going to be there to fucking hear it. I don't care. I just got to a point where, and I kept saying this, and Laura, you heard me say it, I don't know how many times, and I'm sure you could vouch for me. We get on our phone calls, our three-way phone calls, that I'm like, you're not going to fucking change these people's minds. I've said it to you guys too in the chat, you know, on my lives. Like, nothing I say is going to fucking change these people's minds about me. Okay, they got their minds made up. Some of these people are just here for the fucking shit show and nothing else. They get entertainment out of drama. They come into chats, they purposely try to stir it up. They try to get the fucking creator going and fucking dragging other people and talking shit and fighting with them because they fucking live for it. They live for this shit. So you're not going to change their mind because this is their life. This is their fucking entertainment. And this is what they do in their spare time. They don't have anything else. Okay. I have other things to live for in my life. I don't fucking have time to let some fucking weirdo, you know, with a fucking name with 3 numbers after her name in a chat bother me. You know what I'm saying? To that point, I just can't anymore. It's a waste of time. It's a waste. It's doing me no service, right? It's not doing me any good. It's taking time away from productive things I could be doing in my real life, productive things that I could be doing for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, you know, you just have to take a step back and just be like, is this shit even worth my time? It's not. It's 24/7, dude. Some of these people, they are fucking on YouTube 24 fucking 7, watching every live, taking screenshots of everything, recording them, fucking, you know, just getting so engulfed in this shit. And for what? For what? What's up with the fancy font? It's a keyboard. I know it's hard because you can't tag the people. Hummingbird you can because she still has a regular letter at the beginning of her name. But the people that don't have that, it's hard to tag you. And I don't know if they ever, every time I'm talking to somebody with the fancy letters, I'm always like, I don't know if they're seeing what I'm writing because I can't tag them because I don't have the characters. I don't have the thing. Mega Monster, literally, and proud of it. Yeah, Hopi. Some of these people are fucking like they love it. They love that they're fucking shit. Like, I don't know. I mean, hey, listen, if you're proud of it, that's your fucking issue. For me, this is not my fucking life. This is part of my life. I can't make it my whole entire life. And I was getting consumed because fuck it. Look, we were all sitting home for how many months during this COVID bullshit? You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get sucked in and get consumed by this shit. But, you know, you have to get to a point in time where it's like, okay, I can't. Like, I just can't anymore. I don't care what these people think of me anymore. I don't fucking care. I don't care what they have to say. So I'm not going to go looking for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go in their chat waiting for them to fucking talk about me, you know, just so I could see what they're saying. It's not fucking worth it. It's just not. I don't really care. These people don't have any bearing on my fucking life in any way, shape, or form. Even on here, they don't. You know, so what? They don't like me. Okay, big fucking deal. Are they really affecting my channel? Nope. Are they fucking, you know, so what? Some of them might have unsubscribed to me. guess what? I'll meet those people back, in however amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you people are not the end all be all of YouTube. There's millions and millions of people on here. It's not fucking worth my time. Just fucking not. Laura, what happened? Why'd you come in on that account? Laura, you doing a reaction video? I think you should. I think you should do Jenny Junjun's so we could all hear it. And I'm gonna get off here in a little bit. As you guys can hear, my voice is starting to get fucked up. I can't stand watching the drama. I had enough. Sandra, me too. I really have. A little now and then is fine, but it's just this shit was getting so toxic. This fucking community got such a fucking toxic point that it's not fun anymore. It's not. It's fucking disgusting. I had to upload that video. Okay, I could go live on my third channel. What happened on her channel, Mega Monster? What do you mean, Hopi? Last night, you mean? Savage talked really badly about Randy's kids, and that was trash. Well, that's not right stuff. I mean, listen, Steph, I know you're friends with Randy, or you like her, support her, and that, like, I don't care. Like, I would never judge you for that. But I mean, even not liking me personally, not liking Randy and thinking she's a clown, I would never fucking, like, don't talk about her kids. Don't talk about her mom either. It's not fucking right. Just keep it up, to throw in tomatoes. Throwing tomatoes. I've said it before. I've liked you since you had black hair. Haha, Motley, remember? Motley's an OG, man. Motley's a fucking OG in the crowd. She's been around since day one, right? Man, the funniest thing is, like, remember when you and Laura hated each other? That was fucking crazy. But yeah, Laura had black hair when we first started talking, and now her hair's fucking platinum blonde. Laura went platinum fucking blonde quicker than I did. Are you and Tiffany still friends outside of YouTube? No, Krama Junkie, we're not. No. We do not speak outside of YouTube right now. No. I mean, I don't call anybody a friend who fucking messages me to shut the fuck up. That's not a friend to me. That's not somebody I fucking want to be friends with. Ever. But interesting question you asked there. Yeah, you are an OG, Motley. You've been around since the friggin' old days, man. You were around when Laura had. If you were around when Laura had black hair, you're fucking raise your hand. Put a 1 in the chat because you're an OG. If you've been on my channel and remember Laura having fucking black hair, or on Laura's channel and remember her having black hair, put a 1 in the chat. I want to see who remembers, who's been here since the beginning. You don't say shut the fuck up to anyone in my world. Listen, Elle, I've definitely like said it while I'm fighting with people, like shut the fuck up, but I don't. It's kind of like shut the fuck up. I don't know. I just say it. It's kind of like like how people say like a lot, or it just comes out. But I would never confront a person that I once felt was my friend, okay, and talk to them in that way and confront them like that. That's not the way you talk to people that you supposedly care about. Sorry, you just don't. Look, see, Dee Dee Duggan, you put a 1. I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see that there, Dee Dee Duggan. You must have had a different name back then. I wish I were here back then. Mr. Positive, you're relatively new to us. Zulily, you've been around for ages. You're almost ancient history, girl. I'm just kidding. Not in age, I'm saying on YouTube. In YouTube time, you're pretty much ancient history. Right, Hopi, you got it, right? Like, you're like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But I'm not like yelling at the person. I know they're not gonna shut up. But when you like fucking message somebody, shut the fuck up about me, that's fucking like, yo, hold on a second. You know, you're saying that with a fucking purpose here. And I was supposed to be your friend, but that's just more insult, really, because there's been tons of that kind of talk to me, and I don't appreciate it. And you know, a lot of the time, I try to even be understanding and be like, you know what, this is going on. You're having a bad day, but like I said, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. You know, I'm the type of person with the way I act with people is like I let people get away with a lot of shit when it comes to fucking with me or being an asshole to me. It takes me a lot. You know, new me, it takes a lot. Old me, it took nothing. I would fucking roundhouse kick you in the fucking throat the minute you said something to me. But now I'm like, you know, I'm older, wiser, trying to learn how to choose my battles. Because some things just aren't worth it, you know, and I'm trying to be more understanding of people's feelings and emotions and like, you know, maybe they're having a bad day. But how many times am I gonna, you know, I can't, how many times could you let somebody get away with that same excuse? And oh, they're having a bad day or they're upset or this is going on. You know, no. It's just fucking that's just not how you talk to people. Period. End of story. You know, it's not. Even when you're fucking pissed off at them. If it's a friend and it's somebody you fucking care about, you don't fucking talk to them like that. You fucking approach them, you know, and try to talk to them if you care. If you don't care, that to me, when you start degrading people and talking to them like that and addressing them like that, that tells me that you don't care about them anymore. That's all it tells me. Or that you have no respect for them. Yes, of course, Lee. Listen, I could. I know. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, Lee. I was just gonna say I could see how people find Randy entertaining, and then I really thought about it, and I was like, no, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what. Like, and I'm just being honest. Even before all this shit happened, like I tried to sit through one of her lives, and I just can't get through it. I don't know why. I just can't. I don't know. I have found since I've moved down south, people don't know how to take the way I talk. It's crazy. Yeah, Hopi. I feel that way too. I definitely like try to tone it down when I'm not like in my own element. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you could do a watch party with Netflix. Ooh, Hopi, that would be awesome. I don't know if I could do that on here though. I don't know how I would do that. I mean, I know I could do. You could do it on Facebook, and you could do it on what's that shit? Discord. I forgot. Because she's boring. Who's boring? Alicia Clare, I think you changed. I like Alicia. I personally think you look really good with blonde hair. Not that you look bad with black with darker hair, but the pictures I've seen of you with lighter hair, I personally feel like when your hair is lighter, it makes you look younger. Like just on anybody in general. Like Laura, I would have when I met Laura and she had black hair, I never could even picture her with blonde hair. When she did her hair blonde originally, it was right before we fell out, actually. You know, and I was like, damn, I'm like, she actually like you looked really pretty, Laura. I don't know, blonde hair made Laura look like it took 10 years off of her, right off the top. You would have to invite anybody that has Netflix could go to the Netflix app. Wait, you would have to invite anybody that has Netflix can go on the net. Are you saying I would have to invite everybody or anybody? Well, I guess that's the same thing, right? You could do it on Netflix. I don't know if it could be streamed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hopi. I don't know if you know, if I could be streamed. Oh, so you could have watch parties on Netflix. Is that what you're saying? But only with other people that have Netflix? Oh, thank you. Yeah, amazing dreamers. If you can, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Or you could text me tonight, tomorrow, whenever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because I would love to do that. I really would. I'm going to stream it to Facebook. Oh, all right. So there you go. Yeah, but Laura, some people might not want to go on Facebook because of this fucking fucked up community. They don't want to get doxxed or whatever. I wish there was a way to go like incognito on Facebook, like when you go into groups and shit. Like I wish there was a way you could like change your name in only in groups because there's like if a group is open and it's public, then anybody could see you in there and it sucks. Yes, I don't know. Maybe members only. I don't do Facebook at all. Hopi, I don't really either. Especially, dude, last time we had an election, okay, that was when my mom was dying. Crazy enough. I can't even believe that. That in and of itself. Because this is now will be 4 years, right? This year since my mom passed away, which I can't even fucking believe because it feels like it just happened yesterday. Still, what do you call it? I totally just got sidetracked. Oh, well, when my mom was dying, the election was going on, and I just could not. I couldn't. I swear to God, Facebook had gotten me so stressed out because every time I would log on to Facebook, people were fighting, and not just fighting, but being so fucking ugly. And it was seriously starting to change the way I saw people, even my friends and my family. Some of their opinions were so fucking disgusting. My sister was horrible. Horrible. Some of the things that she said about minorities and shit like that. I was like, dude, I don't even want to fucking like, could you please change your name on here so people don't know we're related? Like, you're being disgusting. You're just being fucking gross. It gets you Facebook gel now, even memes. Oh, really? They're cracking down. I just like last time I was like, no, I can't. I just like I had to log off. And to be honest with you, I don't go on Facebook anymore. I don't even check the app. I probably open it once a week, if even. I'm just like, it's kind of just like what it turned into. It kind of just turned into like this negative. It's either really negative, right? Or it's like fucking people that are just trying to, you know, make everybody else believe that they're living this fucking perfect, life where their family is always wearing matching clothing and fucking dancing in the field with bubbles and having gender reveal parties and all this fucking crazy shit that I can't do. So I'm like, like it's getting like superficial in a sense. And that's like not me. It's just not me. I don't need those things to make myself feel good about myself. Understand. I mean, my mom passed November 22nd, 04, and to watch every step of my Soooo hospice. Yeah, Elle, sorry to hear that, girl. And it probably still feels like it's yesterday. But yeah, it was too much for me to handle between, my mom being sick and all the fighting with my family and then fucking the election. I was tapped out on that one. This year, I'm not voting. And I know that's fucked up. And I know everybody's like, but everybody has to vote. I don't like either candidate. There's no point in me voting. I can't. I just can't. So I know it's just going to be a waste of time. So what are they going to do with voting this year, though, if we can't go to the polls? Like, are they going to do an online vote? Like, how do you police that even? This fucking coronavirus might like change the way we fucking vote in our country forever. Who knows? I always tell my daughter that whoever portrays perfect life on Facebook are not so perfect at all. Yeah, Jamie, every person that I know that does that shit usually has the most fucked up life. They're usually fucking the people who you see the husband and wife fucking complaining about each other all the time and talking shit about each other. It's never what it seems like on Facebook. And I don't fucking like that shit. It's just not my cup of tea. Who the fuck cares? I think Chris Watts' case also ruined Facebook for me. Just watching all that, like Shanann's videos and all that shit, and just seeing how, like, she put out to the world that they had this perfect life and this perfect family and, the kids. And it was just like, and look what happened. Like, look what happened. Nothing is ever what it seems on there. Nothing is ever what it seems on there. And it's kind of scary. That fucking case shook me to my fucking core. I think it shook everybody. I think it was so hard for me to accept that a father would fucking do that to his family. It was just like, how? How? You can't look at the two up there, Ryan. But you should vote about the issues that either party stands for. True, Adacor, you're right. But you know what the thing is? I don't know. I don't even know. I'll see. I'm sure, if I did, I might end up voting. But right now, yeah. Well, the other thing is, at accord with that too, is like I haven't been following it, so I don't even feel like it's right for me to vote. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who feels what way about what issue because I really stopped watching and paying attention to that shit because it stresses me out. And I know it's like we should be informed. I watch the news every day of my life from the time I was in high school until I was in my 30s somewhere. And then I just realized that the news was giving me fucking anxiety. And I was like, why am I watching this? Like, I'm watching all these things that are out of my control. People dying, people getting shot, buildings burning down, like, wars happening, people fighting. You can't do anything about it. And it stresses you out. Like, why? Why am I doing this to myself every fucking morning? Starting my day off with fucking, there was a fire in the Bronx at 3 a.m. and an 89-year-old woman and her 3 grandchildren who were under the age of 2 died. It's like, oh my God. That's like, how? That's not a good way to start your fucking day at all. It's a terrible way to start off the morning. Exactly. Never knows what really goes behind closed doors, especially on the ID channel. Yeah, girl. Shit. Yeah, I feel like, hey, I'll take that a step further, Ellie. I feel like fucking the more cases, more often than not, it's people that have money and these fucking things happen. Money's the fucking root of all evil. What news channel do you guys watch? I always watch Channel 4 in the morning, but I don't do 24-hour news channels. I don't watch Fox News and I don't watch CNN or MSNBC. I don't fucking watch any of those channels. I don't like, there's no need for those channels, in my opinion. 24 hours a day news, unless there's something going on. Like, remember the time before those channels existed? Like, do you guys remember? I know most of us in here, pretty much everybody in here, we were all alive at a time where those fucking 24-hour news channels didn't exist. And I believe CNN was the first one that came out, and then came Fox News and MSNBC, and and then what they turned into at this point, I don't have a use for them. Exactly, Hopi. I don't know where to even trust the news anymore. I honestly don't trust the news anymore. You know what else really ruined it for me? Just being honest, I fucking loved the Today Show. Okay, Matt Lauer. I loved Matt Lauer. I was like, man, he's a fucking good, wholesome guy. He's a good person. And then when that shit happened with him, it like seriously broke my fucking heart. Because I really fucking liked him. I'm not like a big celebrity person, but I really fucking loved like Al Roker. I still like Al Roker. He's still cool. And Matt Lauer. And I was like so disappointed in that whole story. It was terrible. Matt Lauer's a creep. I know, Capone, and that killed me. Just as long as they don't fuck with Chris Hansen, we're good. Don't fuck with Chris Hansen. We're good. Even though he's not the morning show, but I think they did. Didn't he have some shit happen to Chris Hansen? Something happened. I remember he got in some kind of fucking shit. Wasn't as bad as Matt Lauer, but some type of shit happened. Haven't watched the news, CNN, etc. in too long. I still prefer true story documentaries. Me too, Ellie. Me too. Young Turks. I've seen that channel before. I don't I haven't watched it, but I've there's been times where I've searched for like specific things and I've seen that channel's popped up and I've watched their videos. There was a show on the Apple channel about that called The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston about that shit. It was good. Wait, what do you mean, Hopi? About Matt Lauer? Jennifer Aniston from Friends? Huh. I think it was all financial stuff. What's that, Pugs? It was 10 Turner of CNN. And I believe the baby Jessica story was the first to run 24-hour coverage. Holy shit, remember that? Peekaboo, I remember that. I thought it was no, sorry, the OJ Simpson case is what made court TV happen a thing. That's when that happened. They had never, that was the first trial ever broadcast on fucking public TV. My mom was fucking glued to that shit. Oh my God. She was fucking glued to that TV when the fucking OJ Simpson trial was happening. Like, she's the one who got me into fucking true crime. My mom, she told me about, I had seen the Jodi Arias story on 48 Hours, and then she told me about it. She's like, you gotta watch this. I don't know. She watched something on YouTube, and she's like, no, it wasn't Jodi Arias. I'm sorry. It was Casey Anthony. She watched that and she's like, you gotta watch this. No, wait, she did tell me about Jodi Arias too. Because my mom always followed all the true crime things. That's how I knew my mom was depressed too. In the last couple of years of her life, I was telling her about like these cases and like she didn't even care to even look at them. And I was like, that's not my mom, man. She loves this shit. She's the one who got me into it. Now I'm telling her about things and she's like, yeah. Fuck my brother. Fucking asshole. Fucking ruined the last 3 years of her life. Anyway. It was all, yes, it was a drama remake kind of thing. We come upstairs. Steve Carell. Oh, okay. I got you, girl. Sorry. I was like, what the hell? How's Jennifer Aniston in this whole thing? Molly, how old were you during OJ? What year was that, Motley? Like 96? I think I was in high school. I'm pretty sure. No, 93 was it? Jodi Arias gave me anxiety. Jodi Arias gives me the fucking willies. She makes me sick. Chris Hansen wrote bad checks. Oh, is that what it was? Pugs? Oh shit. How dare you, Chris Hansen? You should be loaded. That shit. Dude, that show was my fucking jam. I couldn't wait until fucking To Catch a Predator came on every fucking week. I was like, what fucking motherfuckers are we going to get this week? I still watch that shit. He has Hansen vs. Predator. I don't know if he still does it, but he did do it a couple of years ago. They revived it on YouTube. Hansen vs. Predator. It was fucking so good. I love 48 Hours, Melanie. I fucking have watched almost every fucking episode on it that's on like YouTube. Cause I was like, when I used to work, I would listen to fucking 48 Hours episodes on my headphones while I was at work. Have a seat. Yeah, exactly. Hanson has a YouTube channel. That's right. He was the one who really broke the Onision story. Hanson's the fucking man. I don't care if he wrote bad checks. I still fucking love him. Just like I don't care that Bill Clinton got a blowjob. Listen, dude, that has no bearing on how he runs the fucking country. It's his personal life. If he wants to cheat on Hillary, can you really fucking blame the guy? I mean, look at her. Listen to her. She's kind of a fucking bitch. I mean, you know. But if you're going to cheat, you go cheat up. You don't cheat down. Fucking Clinton. Well, not that Hillary was such a prize either, but I said the same thing about her. That's the last time I remember our country being good was when Bill Clinton was president. Like, really, like, that was pre 9/11. You know, it was like such a different time. And it makes me so sad that our kids are not going to ever know what that life was like, pre 9/11 life. Because it changed so much shit in our world, in our lives, in our everyday lives. Like, it changed so much shit. And our kids are never going to know what that was like, to just truly feel like you're American, you're free, you know, there's kind of peace, you know, good, the economy's doing good. Like, it's sad. Mega Mobster in chat, watch the latest Dateline. It was great. We'll do Hopey Dopey because You know, that's to be honest with you guys, I can't even watch the drama on here anymore. Like I've been going back to trying to watch like shows, regular shows and all that kind of shit because I'm like it's just like I can't listen to these people fucking talk about the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Move the fuck on with your lives, please. You know? You going? Yes, absolutely, Rhea. I'm definitely watching that shit. 100. Let me get it, Clinton. I want to do a series on why all these people around the Clintons are dead. They are ruthless, but we had a balanced budget. Yeah, exactly. I don't know shit about the Clinton stuff, but my cousin's all into that shit. She'll definitely be a viewer, Jamie, if you do that. She will. My cousin Nico, who comes in here sometimes, she'll be all over your fucking channel because she's like, loves that shit. Because there's so much going on, then that is to blame for what's happening now. I guess so, stuff, you know, but I'm just saying it's the last time we as people felt, you know what I'm saying, safe and all that kind of shit. You know, it's like then our safety was fucking taken from us, you know, that feeling of being we're fucking America, nobody fucks with us, you know, that shit was taken with us, you know, away from us within a fucking like 2 hours on a fucking sunny Tuesday afternoon. This is fucking crazy. Our kids will never know. My son asked me about 9/11 and I can't even like explain it to him. He asked me for the first time. I think it was like when he was in kindergarten. He heard some kids talking about it, and I didn't even want to show him the videos. I was getting like all fucking choked up. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my kid. How do you fucking remember this? Capone, yeah, the Y2K. Oh my god, the whole yeah, that's the worst we had to worry about in the 90s. Oh no, our computers are gonna fucking glitch out. The whole world's gonna turn off. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What have my smart Twitter friend said today? The media and its agendas is half the problem or more. In the USA today, it's true for our country, true for our communities. Wait, yeah, no, I totally agree, Moxie. 100%. Sorry, I read that wrong, and then I had to think about it in my head. Alicia Claire, do you sell jewelry? Alicia, if you want to share your anything like your store or anything, let me know and we could put the link in the chat if you want. I mean, it's up to you, unless you don't want people knowing. Bill Clinton's sex life. Ugh. He should cheat with someone. Yeah, that was not a good choice of people to cheat with. Y'all are still on. I took a shower. I'm clean. I'm gonna be getting off. Oh, Foxy Bot. Yeah, that one. They had that one documentary. It's on here. I think you could actually find it. It was an HBO documentary made on 9/11, and it followed around these two filmmakers that were doing a project with the fire departments that had nothing, you know, obviously had nothing to do with it. And 9/11 happened to happen while they were following around one of the fire departments. And oh my God, it's so disturbing. They're in the lower lobby of the World Trade, you know, I think it was Tower One. And you could literally hear in the background while they're talking and they're filming, you could hear the bodies hitting the fucking ceiling, like the roof. Like, oh my God, it's so disturbing. So disturbing. Oh, it's terrible. I could post my in stock merchandise. All right. Hold on. I got to give you a wrench, Alicia, so you could post links. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fucking world's going to go crazy here. Giving Alicia a wrench. Watch out. Yes, right, Smokey. They were brothers. The documentary. Dude, that shit was so fucked up, man. So fucked up. That to me is probably the fucking worst. Yeah, Capone did from all the fucking fumes and all the complications that they had years later. COPD and all that shit. If you ever get a chance, you need to go to the Fight 93 Memorial. Really amazing dreamist. That's the one in Pennsylvania, right? I am also, and I'd like to say, if you ever get the chance to go to the new Freedom Tower and to the memorial, do it. If you're in New York, please make that a fucking stop on your tour, whatever you're doing, because it really is. You'll like makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. When you guys see the size of those two pools, well, first of all, it's hard to believe that those buildings fit in the pool. But then when you really look at it and you look at the size of the two pools, okay, and then they have names on the bricks, not the bricks, like they have. You guys have all seen them, right? Let me hold on. I'll show you guys a picture real quick. So I could explain this a little better. Memorial. There we go. Let me see if I have. All right, so hold on. Let me screen share this for a second. I know a lot of you guys like will never see this, so I'm just explaining it because I know some of you probably have, but a lot of you probably haven't. Hold on. All right. There. Share. All right. So if you guys look at like the size of these pools, right? You see the black around it, like all this black, flat, kind of shiny shit that borders it. It's slate. It's like a fucking marble or something, like a black marble. It's very shiny. They keep it so clean. It's crazy. You can kind of see it in here. Okay, so look, you see how there's names in this? I don't know how good you guys could see it, but there's names. And when you see the size of these pools in person and you see the names that go around all the way on both of them, it's like it really fucking hits home. It's just it gives you chills up your spine. It's so quiet down there. That's the other thing that's crazy. You could be, you're in Times Square. If you start off in like Times Square, let's just say, and you take the subway down there and or a taxi or whatever. And then when you get out over there, it's fucking so weird. You don't hear anything. It's almost like it's so quiet there. It's almost like a library. And it's like if you've ever been to Manhattan, you know it's the very opposite of quiet. There's no such thing as quiet in Manhattan. So to go down there and just like it's so quiet, you don't hear anything. You hear like barely hear people talking. It's fucking weird. Even all these years later, it's still like that. People go down there to reflect. The saddest thing was going there after 9/11 happened. I went to the city. I think it was like, I don't know, I think it was like a month or so after it happened. And there was still people missing and that, so all those fucking, dude, oh my God, it was crazy. It was just crazy. You go around all the buildings surrounding there, they had fences going around the whole site. And there was fucking, I mean, just every square inch is like filled with something, stuffed animals and pictures and fucking. I wish I still had my pictures. I had pictures on this old fucking digital camera that I had, and I uploaded them on my family computer, and that computer blew up, so I don't have any of my fucking 9/11 pictures. Fucking sucks. But I mean, oh my God, it gives you the chills. Oh, Jamie, yeah. They sifted through all those ashes, man. They brought all the stuff. What they did was they took all the debris, all the piles. They brought them to this landfill in. I think some of them went to Fresh Kills. That's where it went on Staten Island, and they fucking filtered through every fucking bit of fucking debris. I mean, down to like a sand sifter to find fucking people, to find anything, a tooth, a bone, any type of identifiable something. They have a whole there's a video on here you could see they have like piles of glasses, piles of shoes, piles of all different things from people. It's so sad. Wallets, whatever. I think that's the one thing I haven't done yet. I haven't gone to the 9/11 museum because it's it takes a while. You have to fucking make reservations and shit to go there. So if you're ever coming here, just plan ahead. Make sure you get tickets well ahead of time. Wow. After 9/11, joined the army, became a ranger. Same with my friend Steph, my husband's best friend, who's also my best friend's brother. That probably confused everybody. They took it to a hangar 17 in Fresh Kills. Yep. Oh, I got you, Jamie. They only found 400 recognizable body parts. I know, Smokey. That's how fucking bad it was, ma'am. My uncles are all involved in rescue and find. God, Dawn. It was just so heartbreaking to watch on the news every day. But they did find what was that? I think it was like a group of firefighters that actually just happened to get trapped in this like pocket in the building where there was still part of the building standing up, and then you know so fucked up. The people coming, yeah, me too, Laura Lee. There was that lady, I watched that. I watched like fucking, dude, any documentaries there are on 9/11, I've watched them. I watch every one that I see. I try to, at least. That was the morning my soon-to-be ex-husband was a no-show at court. 8 a.m. My divorce attorney took me to breakfast, then tried to hit on me. Yuck. Cried, calling my girlfriend, telling me planes hit. Yep. They call that the stairway to heaven. Oh shit! Get out of here, Smokey. That's awesome. Yes. That was like the only positive, story to come out. Like, it's crazy. They didn't find anybody. Nobody survived. Like, that's fucked up. I mean, a lot of people survived because they got out of the buildings on time, but a lot didn't. Whoa. My grandma did you use it? No. Thank God, Foxy Bot. No. I know people who died, but not like anybody close to me. No. I know many people who died, but I don't. Nobody close to me. Thank God. And I'm pretty far from the city, and nobody in my family works in the city. My family left the city. They never fucking looked back. My family wanted to get out of the city, and they didn't want to fucking go back there once they left. I can't go. I worked in the trade center. Only job I resigned from. Wow, Lee. I just found out actually my dad's cousin worked there. I had no idea. She posted a picture and she said like almost all her fucking coworkers are gone. I'm so glad I came in tonight. It's been a great stream. I hope that someone does a live sharing of the Watts case. I definitely will let you know, Hopi. Absolutely, girl. Thanks for coming in. Mega Monster, watch a documentary about how they evacuated 5 million people from Manhattan. Oh, shit, Smokey. I never seen that. Smokey, it's called The Great Boat Lift. Hold on. Shit, I'm going to forget that. Last one. Oh my God, sorry. My teeth. I just fucking bit into ice cream and not ice cream, an ice pop, and it fucking hit my tooth and it just gave me like that. Ouch. I don't think I saw that one, Smokey. I definitely gotta check that out. And by the way, Smokey, Soooo. Just had to say that. And by the way, Smokey, I don't think I got the chance to say this to you in person. I guess this is as in person we can get. I did not agree with that whole shit about you being called out. And I'm not just saying that not because I don't like the person who did it. I just don't think it was right. I'm sorry. If you're a friend, that's not tough love. It's not how you show somebody tough love. And I watched you on Tracy's channel the following day, I believe. And I'm just sorry that happened because that's fucking gross. I didn't agree with it at all. Just think disgusting to me. I could tell you're good people. I've always, felt that way about you. And I know you got a good heart. And I just think that was really a shitty fucking thing to do to you. So just had to get that out there. Did you watch a lady that wasn't there? Yeah, November Reen, that fucking dumb bitch. What a fucking dumb bitch. How do you do that? How do you fucking lie about something that tragic? It's fucking gross. All right. Anyway, guys. Yes, Capone. They told people in the South Tower it was safe to go back. Yep. Yep. That's fucking crazy. Nobody knew what to do. It's just like our country was not expecting that shit to happen. Nobody was expecting that shit to happen, And I just remember thinking in my head when I first heard, how the fuck are they going to put that fire out? Like, those fire trucks only reach so high. They can't rescue people from the fucking, probably above a few stories. And there's no fire escape. There's nothing on the World Trade Center. Most of the residential buildings have a fire escape. They have fire stairwells, but that's not going to do you any good when a fucking plane crashes into the building. So, all right, Laura. I'm gonna yeah, thanks. Not rushing you. Not rushing you, but I'm rushing you. It's all good. I was gonna end it anyway in a second. Bitch. Dick Cheney knew it was gonna happen. I believe that stuff. I did not fucking trust the fucking Bush administration as far as you could fucking throw them. But anyway, Laura's being a pushy bitch. So no, I'm just kidding. I'll be over there at Laura's chat. Thank you guys all for coming. Thank you for whoever sent the super chats earlier. What else? Thank you to all my awesome mods and all the members and the people that come in here and just chill. I love all you guys equally. You guys fucking rock. We have the best fucking chat. Sorry, just saying, we do. We got the best fucking chats right here on Makeup Mobster. So I hope you guys all have a good week. I'll probably be back. I want to do a members only live at some point this week. So, for you guys that are members, I'll let you know. I just I feel so bad leaving people out. So that's why I don't do them, because I don't want people to think, oh, fuck her. I don't pay her. No, it's not like that. I just feel like people do pay, and I feel like that was one of the things that I promised. I do feel like I owe that to the people who did pay, but I just don't want the people who don't pay to feel bad, because I don't want you to feel obligated to pay or anything like that, because even just any little bit that you guys give me, I don't care if it's $10 or $1, it doesn't matter. I appreciate it every bit. So but we'll see. We'll see if we could do members only sometimes. Yeah, I don't want anybody to feel left out, because I love all you guys the same. So that's why I don't do them all that much, is just because I want people to feel pressured to have to spend money, right? And then I also don't want people to feel left out. So just know that I don't pressure anybody for anything. And another thing, wait, hold on before I go, Laura, you get started things. I just want to say this. A couple of you guys have reached out to me, and I really appreciate it, to let me know that, oh, my membership, I had to renew it, or I had to stop. Guys, please don't ever feel obligated. If you can't, if you guys can not afford it, don't do it. I don't care. I don't need the money. I appreciate those of you guys who do, but please don't ever feel like you're oh my God, I have to let her know. I don't sit there and watch over the memberships. I don't check them. I know who's members by coming in here and in the chat. I swear to God, I don't look at my I don't look at it in my settings really ever. I think I've maybe looked at it twice since I've had it. So I probably wouldn't even notice if you dropped, and if you do, you don't have to explain to me why. Please, you never have to explain to me why. It's not my business, A, but B, like, I get it. Trust me. I've been broke. I've been, down and out scraping fucking nickels together. So I get it. So, like, please don't ever feel obligated to explain it to me or anything like that, because I'm not like that. I don't judge people. I would never hold it personally against anybody ever, ever, So I just want to put that out there for you guys. You know, Thank you. I appreciate the people that do, pay. It's just, I felt weird about it. You guys all know that. I felt really weird, but the most I could do is just try to give back, have contests or help one of you guys out in some way, or just donate money or do something to kind of like pay it forward. So, um, just know that if you do pay, your money is going towards, something positive, hopefully. you know, I'm not buying drugs with it. I can tell you that much. But all right. With that said, let me get us before Laura fucking, kills me here. And I'll see you guys all next time. Love you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Take care. Comb your hair.